Hey everybody, welcome to stream. So, it's been a little while. We started this game, I don't know, quite a few weeks ago. Or, I don't know if it's a few weeks ago or what, I don't remember exactly when, probably a week or two ago, but yeah. This game's been going on for a while and we still haven't beaten it. That's today's goal. We're close to the end. Hold on a second, my TV's kind of loud and I want to turn it down. Okay, sorry about that. Let's resume. So, I'll go ahead and give a little bit of a recap for anybody who's not been watching. Needs a little bit of a filler on what's going on here. So, already finished all the 8 Mavericks. You can tell, obviously, probably. Well, maybe not, but this is one of the Sigma levels in this game. The 3rd level to be precise, and what I'm doing right now is I'm going for one of the endings. I've already beaten the game once. There are 2 endings. Actually, there might be 3 even. There's a good ending for X. There's a bad ending thing, which is about if Zero goes Maverick. Then there's a good ending for Zero if he's good still, which we're working on right now. Thankfully, this doesn't require like an extra playthrough, so this shouldn't be too hard to get. Hold on just one moment. I wanted to check something for a sec. Okay, I think we're good. So, yeah. That's what we're aiming to do today. I actually practiced this quite a bit off stream, so I think I'm ready. I haven't played this level very much though, so this one I might suck a little bit, especially if you notice there's like an abundance of spikes. What I've noticed, like when I've been playing through this, is these levels actually feel kind of easy with Zero compared to how they felt with X. Like with X, you have to be like super careful about how you do everything, but I think Zero's double jump makes his platforming a little easier, although this is proving to be challenging. Also, the boss rush, when I practiced it, it was a lot easier with Zero. Like, there were some moments that kind of sucked and some bosses that were harder with Zero than with X, but like, for the most part, it was a lot easier. It kind of feels like some of the damage output is like a lot higher with Zero for whatever reason. I don't know if that's just me or what. But yeah, I think we'll be done with this pretty fast today, because God damn it. This is exactly what I was worried about, is I'd screw up on this stage, because I haven't played with it at all. I've only played it the one time I didn't beat it with X, and I haven't really messed around with it as Zero enough. But yeah, where was I? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and, like, recap what we're doing. So we've got 3 things that need to be done. We got these 2 levels, then we gotta do the finals, and yeah, these 2 levels. 3rd level and this final Sigma level, followed by a boss rush before we get to Sigma, and then the last thing is beating Sigma, which it seems to flow pretty well with Zero. I tested this for a while. At first it seems like really hard, but there's some like easy openings once you get the timing down. The only hard part is that you have a melee weapon, so you have to kind of like watch what you're doing, but hitting him is surprisingly a lot less hard than you'd think it is. Phase 2 that I found is really challenging. Even with like the double jump, it still kind of sucks because you can't reliably get away from his attacks. You can kind of shortcut around some of his vulnerability though. Wait just a second. Whew, well, we made it to a checkpoint. Also, just to save you guys some time, I did some farming off stream and got my sub-tanks filled. That way we shouldn't hopefully have to bother with that any during the stream. Only time that'll probably be necessary is when we get to Sigma, and also during the Maverick fights. That might be a little annoying. I know that's usually just like a good waste of 10 to 15 minutes, so I kind of tried to prevent that from having to happen this stream. Alright, here we go. I'm ready. I have not actually done this before, obviously. I think I mentioned this before, but I've never had the pleasure of seeing how the X versus Zero fight goes from Zero's perspective. So this will be certainly fun and interesting, I'm sure. Okay, where's I? X, lifesaver. Why are you here? Look, as we expected, this is ever and yet. It's not infected at all. Must have already become Maverick. Hold on a sec. Just looking at one little thing really quick. Okay, had to double check. No, don't lifesaver. Jump into conclusions. These guys weren't present in the other cutscene. This is weird. Still, if Zero might be a danger. What are you talking about? X, you don't mean it, do you? Do, Zero. Because I'm really worried about you. Fight for you, Zero. You are tired, aren't you? Go back to the base and get a complete physical check. Wait. What if you're the one who's become the Maverick? You go back to the base. End this mission. Stupid to endanger both of us. Zero, I can't allow you to handle this mission anymore. Don't make me force you to go back. So you're serious, then. I can't believe this. I had hoped it would never come to this. That we wouldn't have to fight over such a trivial matter. So be it. Prepare to lose X. Okay, that's interesting. That's almost like a completely different conversation than what it was as when I was fighting him than before. Oh shit, he actually looks like he might be a little more challenging than the other version of the fight where I had to fight Zero X. Okay, better heal. This fight very clearly isn't holding back any. Nope, you're done. There we go. Actually, I take that back. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. First try without any trouble. If I did have to use a single sub-tank. I thought I won. I never expected you to attack a soul body. Impressive, X. So wait. I can't remember, was the dialogue the same like that last time? Well, whatever. Ugh. X. Ha ha ha. You've done very well, X. Make your end easy. Okay, this is probably the exact same as before. No, I won't allow you to. And everything you're trying to do. What? You pitiful fool. No, I won't allow you to. Haha. You're as persistent as ever, Sigma. Last but completed you. Retreat for now. Somehow I know you two will come again. Be waiting for you. Ha ha ha. Wait. Sigma, I will defeat you without fail. Alright, there we go. So, now we're back at where I actually need to be. This is... Oh, I guess I'll save. I wasn't going to necessarily do it, but I don't see why it would hurt. I'm not going to be using this after this anyway. So yeah, now we're at this part where we have to fight Sigma in just a minute. I'm getting a stronger energy reaction from point 11 F5646. The energy is too strong to get on accurate data. Sample. Configurating Sigma. I can't think of anyone but Sigma. Sigma's behind all this. Stop you from going to fight anymore, but I'll leave everything to you. In your hands. I'll leave everything in your hands. Okay. So here we go. Last stage. This is what's going to be difficult. Hey Zachary, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. This will be pretty similar to the last stream where I had to do this only with X, but the difference is I've got the pattern down pretty well and I have like an actual attack plan with Zero that seems to work like marginally better than what I have with X. I don't even know if there was like anything I could have really done to improve my Sigma fight against X. That was just a fucking disaster. That fight was like pretty hard with him. The one thing I can, like, openly say that's very different about this is that since Zero doesn't have, like an armor unless you unlock it, and then it's a lot harder. And I'm pretty sure Zero's armor you can get for him is literally, like, cheat code only, so I'm not gonna bother. It's a little bit of trouble to do that, and I feel like it's kind of cheating the game a little bit if I do that. God damn it, this part's a little annoying. These guys do a lot of damage, and it's hard to kill them with Zero. You don't get the same convenience you do with X. Even with the double jump, it's still a pain. Focus right now, because this part's difficult as fuck. That's how you're supposed to do it, I think. You just dash through them. There we go. I like Zero's momentum a lot better, though. Maybe it's just because he gets a double jump. It feels super good to use. Let's see. How are we doing on energy? Not too bad. Let's do this first, and the same one we did first. We'll start with the squid. Just be prepared, this is probably going to last a while. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if this actually lasted me longer than Sigma itself does. This boss rush kind of is not a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure you can kill them easier this way, but you have limited range, and plus you get the limited health to fight them with. So, yeah, this part can go screw itself. I hate this part so much. In fact, I'm going to say this now, I don't think it's a guarantee, but I could probably beat Sigma within like an hour or Zero. I'm actually confident in it. The only thing that really scares me is like there's one attack that will literally insta-kill Zero in the Sigma in Phase 2. Like, let's heal. I'm not dying right now. Whatever. Oh, down already. Only because he's, like, literally clinging to me, I can't get rid of him fast enough to not have to heal off. Ugh. Also, I'm gonna do, like, a little bit different, and do this a little differently than I did with X. Namely, because some of these are, like, way easier with Zero. Like, this fight against the Pegasus actually goes a lot better. Zero's double jump just completely trumps this guy. You can dodge him like so much faster. I guess this is what I should have done when I was originally fighting him before I even got like late in game. Like, it would have made more sense to fight him with Zero. But I didn't know how bad he was going to be either. Okay, I've made a lot of stupid screw-ups. I probably could do this better. I just wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. Alright, here we go. You can see, like, the big difference there is, like, pretty obvious, though. You get that extra jump, and then, like, leaping over his head is really easy by comparison to X, who has to time everything perfectly. Oh, I'm going to enjoy kicking your ass after the amount of suffering you put me through. See if we can get by this part without taking any damage. I'm like, shut up until I do, that way. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't fuck it up. Just as I said, he is like way easier fought like this. How do you have to go so close to the ground though? I can't swipe at him when he's like this, because he's like... if I get too high in the air, I bonk him. Yeah, you're dead. Nice try. Not even one sub-tank. I didn't even normally do that good when I was, like, practice running the boss rush. I just normally had to, like, waste one on him just because he's kind of difficult to dodge even with the double jump. Hey, there we go. That went well. Alright, I don't know if I've got the right amount of energy for it, if I even need it. Hopefully I won't, but There's a certain boss that was really easy with X that I wanted to fight because he's actually a lot harder with Zero. Oh, excuse me, I'm not feeling like perfect right now. I'm feeling a little bit nasty side, a bit of a stomach cramp. I'm also tired. I've had a long day. It wasn't this boss, by the way. This is the wrong one. Although one of Zero's most effective attacks doesn't really help here. Like, if you do the jumping slash, it doesn't actually do anything to this guy. I guess I can show that. See, it doesn't even scratch him. Do it one more time just to prove it, in case anybody didn't get a good look at it. That's when he's in a better position, though. Right now, he's kind of making it a little difficult to even show it. I think the first time I fought this guy with Zero, I was actually a little shocked that the jumping slash didn't work, and it seemed like it was pretty hard, but this fight is really a laughing stock. This bear provides no challenge at all. Are you coming? Come on. So slow, though. Jesus, I've been slashing at him for like God knows how long. He's still not going down. There we go. Big ass grizzly bear. There. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully good. Hopefully better than my night, or day, I guess. I was gonna say night, but we're not even really that late in the day yet, especially not where I live. Alright, let's see. I think it's actually the third one, so we'll go for that one. But yeah, these bosses I've noted, like, they're all really differently played out than when you do the X. Like, this is the one I was talking about, I'm pretty sure. Yep, this is the one. And you'll see why in just a second, why this is so hard. Basically, his weakness with Zero is like completely different, where it's still fire, but you have to like ram your sword into him like that, and it's easy to collide with him if you're not careful. It makes it a lot harder to fight him with Zero than it does with X. The whale boss, on the other hand, is like super easy to fight with Zero, even though he's not challenging him by normal means, but just because of the way the room is designed, I think, and the health total. I'd like to do this without healing, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that lucky right now. Oh wait, we're at the easy part, so probably. Yeah, I think I can get this. It takes a while to get the timing right. You have to, like, practice until you can land this into him consistently without getting hit by him. Cool, glad to hear that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Ugh. Alright, so let's see. Keep healing. I think I'm near another full sub-tank, or maybe we already are. Yeah, okay. Let's see, who's left? There's the dinosaur. I don't remember who's in this one. Let's find out. Also, a neat little fact factoid or fact I learned about this. I don't know how long ago, but I remember brushing up when I was like looking at some of the stuff about this game, and apparently the boss names were like originally like really different. This version, they're all like completely changed. I think it's due to like copyright or something. I'm not 100% sure about the reason there, so don't quote me on that. I don't really know for sure. Let go of me! I do not approve of you trying to suck my blood, because I don't really have blood from a robot. Which makes this thing even weirder. How the fuck does a robot vampire work? Sucking oil out of its foe? I don't know, that's bizarre. I love how this attack just demolishes everything. Oh, that feels good. Keep doing the jumping slash and it's dead. Also, I guess I'll go ahead and say this now. It's been a while since I've brought this up. I don't know if I brought this up on stream or not, but on actually tomorrow and Wednesday, I should say, I won't be streaming. I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break to get a little bit of rest. I've been streaming a lot more than than what I'm used to. Like, I still been taking days off, but I feel like I've been streaming pretty constantly, so I want that time to myself, if that's okay with you guys. I'm gonna be busy with Astral Chain come Thursday, so I'm gonna need it. I'm planning on doing like 2 to 3 days of it and using that to judge whether or not I'm gonna do the whole game. And honestly, if I'm doing 3 days in a row of Astral Chain, I'm gonna want to take a little bit of a breather. This one's annoying too, but he's not that bad. It's the fact that you have to like carefully aim your sword at him. For the longest time, I could not get that right. I kept like jumping up with the sword, and I'd always collab with them. Turns out the better strategy is to just bonk him around a few times with the sword, and then when you see him doing an attack that's like unavoidable, you just hit him with it. Alright, here we go. This one's gonna suck a little bit too, I'm pretty sure. I thought I knew the weakness of this guy, the dinosaur, but when I tried it, it doesn't seem to work. What I read was that apparently if you use this Twin Dream and use this W Shredder thing, it'll like actually harm him. But it doesn't seem like it actually does anything to him. I actually want to test something really fast though. I haven't used the C Flasher like at all. Does that do anything? Okay, it does something, but it doesn't seem like it's super useful. This fight sucks. Even with a 0 or like the right weakness, it doesn't seem to help any. Okay, I'm gonna heal because I'm not fucking redoing this boss fight. Just be a little bit of extra time off the waste dying against the whale to get my health back. Fucking go down already. There we go. So, I might be getting this wrong. I'm going to say what I was talking about earlier about how these Mavericks are all named differently in the original version. Apparently, these guys were named after, I think, Guns N' Roses members. Don't quote, like I said, don't quote me on that because I can't tell if that's for sure. I don't know, like a lot of musical references like some people do, but these were all like based on band members apparently before they got changed. Kind of reminds me of some of the stuff I've seen in like one of my favorite shows I watch. I've talked about it before, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. A lot of the stands in that show, which I'm not going to try to explain that. If you want to look up what it is, just look up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and look up what is a stand. But those were named after like bands, and those were like really, really cool, but they had to be changed due to copyright. I'm guessing the same thing happened in this game. Okay, yeah, why not? I'm just completely blanked out the part about me dying here so that I could heal. Feel a little bit silly. But yeah, you can see why this is easier just watching. All I have to do is like jump and slash him. Whale is not very challenging. This kind of brings up an interesting question I'd have to wonder about. I mean, it's probably not that hard to answer, but like, I'm kind of curious what type of metal you'd have to make a robot out of for it to be like this waterproof. I guess if you use the right materials, you could build it like a submarine or something that could live underwater. But the idea of a robot working underwater like this feels really, really weird. Then again, it's a video game, so I guess questioning it doesn't make a lot of sense. This fight's easy. I'm not gonna heal anymore because I'm pretty sure I can get the rest of the health like really fast when I'm in Sigma's room or get close to it. A little more. Oh, this part is the easiest cheese. You just sit here where he's at so he can't like get you with the ice, and then you fucking swap away at him. Oh, actually, that may not be the best way to handle it. I mean, it does a lot of damage. There we go. That's like one of the easiest things to pull off. It's the only real danger there if you get If in the wrong spot, then he can, like, slip you straight into the spikes, but there's, like, a very minimal chance of that happening. Especially since you can just fucking immediately paralyze him every time he even tries to attack you. I kinda like that about Zero. His attacks mostly don't use energy, which means you just keep swapping at your opponents. You don't have to be like X and micromanage everything, which is a little annoying at times, even though it's like a key part of Mega Man. It's just nice to be able to turn your brain off and slash everything to pieces. But Zero does, like, really well. That's pretty much what this character's whole purpose is, I feel like. This part is actually a lot easier, too. Actually, I think this whole level is just easier. You get the right attack to kill everything, and then you also get the double jump, which makes the platforming, like, way simpler. Okay, I ran out of attack to hit this guy with. I'm probably gonna have to Dark hold him. Or maybe not, let's see. There we go. I wouldn't be shocked if I get this platforming part on the first try. This is a lot easier this way. Yep, we're pretty much done. There we go. How are we doing on health anyway? Oh, we're already full. Alright. Let's see how I can manage this. I've practiced this for at least a good hour last night. I think I'm prepared for this. That said, don't expect this to be like a first attempt kind of thing. This is probably going to be several attempts. Impressive, the #1 Reploid. You came much earlier than I expected. Finish this battle once and for all. Zero, I'll ask you one more time. Don't you want to acquire power of your true self? Okay, that didn't sound right. That must have read that wrong, or maybe they didn't translate it perfectly. I have my true powers. An old man who knows a lot about you. He told me an interesting story. Told me that you're something far greater than what you appear to be. I fucking knew it! Thought I was crazy, but if you paid attention to the other levels in the earlier parts, I want to say this really quick. Or shall I wait until after we get done? This will be better to read first. On's advice scattered the virus. The virus so that it could be. So you can infiltrate you. But you haven't shown any signs of waking up. I want to become a maverick. I won't yield to your pitiful virus. You don't seem to understand. I'm talking about becoming a maverick. You felt it, didn't you? You felt a tremendous power fill your body. Power from the virus. Because the virus purifies your body. Shut up. And destroy me, but death is all that awaits you too. Embrace your true self now. Or forever be lost. Wake up, Zero. I'm not afraid to die. But I won't die alone. Ha, pathetic fool. So be it. Or, I can't tell if it says tool or fool. It looks sort of like an F. So be it. But yeah, if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the last few levels, there was a W in the background. That's not just any W either. It's a Wily W. I never pointed it out because I didn't really have any reason to right now, but like, thinking back to Sigma's dialogue, it's very, very clear that he's talking about Dr. Wily. He references it like as somebody you know, even though I don't think Zero and X are ever actually shown Dr. Wily. It's just like insinuated that he's still alive. It's kind of weird to think about, actually. How the hell did Wily live I think this is like somewhere around 100 to 1,000 years in the future, so how the hell did Wily stay alive that long? That doesn't make a lot of sense. He's an old man. Must have had like cryogenic freezing technology or something. Yep, just as I thought. First tried the first form. First form's easy. It's hard enough though to do it properly because you don't get like full health on the last phase. You can be in for a lot of trouble. The #1 hunter you are. Zero. Tell me, which one of you is stronger, X or Zero? Who cares? Where are you, Sigma? Face me. That's the kind of Zero thing I'd expect. Zero doesn't give a single shit. Calm down. I'm here. Let me tell you about an old man I met. Yeah, that's definitely Dr. Wily. He told me you are the strongest in the universe. Tell me, who is that old man? How should I know? I don't know such a person. Must know him. Don't tell me you've never met him in your dreams. I don't know him. He was very interested in you, as if he was your own father. Shut up, enough. I won't allow you to escape. This time, Sigma. Okay. I haven't actually read any of the dialogue while I was practicing, so this is still kind of new to me to see, like, this dialogue. What sucks here is how much easier Zero dies since he doesn't have an armor set to work with. He takes a ton of damage. You have to, like, really watch yourself. I'm not going to heal this attempt because I'm 99% sure I'm not going to win it, even if I do heal. I need it to be on a good attempt. Alright, let's try that again. Also, if you remember through the fight, he had, like, some really annoying stuff that he does. I don't know if... Well, actually, yeah, I know for a fact. We didn't see, like, all of his attack. But at the end, when you get close to killing him, there's, like, a giant hand he pulls out. I think I'd killed him before he could actually hurt me with it. But I've seen it in actual practice. That does a crap ton of damage. And that purple wall thing he does is that we've seen. I'm actually scared to see that move right now because that actually like can one-shot Zero from like a certain threshold of health. It's not even got to be a high amount of health. Like I think you can take him out with like over half his health still. It's bad. Probably screw him up fast enough to not take any damage if I'm careful, but jeez, he's going fast. Well, he's being nice right now, not even giving me the hard attacks. Oh, that was too close, but I figured if I could stand by him, I could swap him enough to knock him straight out. I've got that first phase down to a science. Keep smacking the crap out of him with the jump. Alright, here we go again. This is probably the best attempt we'll have for a while since I haven't taken any damage. God damn it. That is like the one attack that always fucks me up because it hits you so fast. You don't get a lot of reaction time. Fuck, I don't think this is going to be the one. Maybe I'm wrong, but this looks like a pretty bad attempt. Of course, I'm going to die at this rate. Probably going to have to redo this again, because I feel like I should have more health before I actually get to the winning attempt, and this is not a lot of health. I can do it. I'm doing a decent number on him at least, but God, those hitboxes on some of those attacks are rough, and he moves his hands in such a way that you don't get like more than a few seconds to like get out of the way before he hits you with it. Ugh. I think I had the exact reverse problem when I was doing this with X. Like, Jesus, this fight is like completely brutal with X, but like Sigma Phase 1 with X is so much nastier. And meanwhile, right now I'm getting in Sigma Phase 2 like in trouble constantly with Zero. I'm starting to wonder if this wasn't designed around just one of the characters, because this doesn't feel like it was like completely balanced out too well. Like this fight has got a ridiculous difficulty curve. There we go. It's like 2 or 3 times I've done that without taking damage already. And we've only just gotten started. If this keeps up, this is going to be a cinch. It's just a matter of surviving long enough to beat the second phase. I've beaten him twice in practice, although last time I did it I had like 1 HP left and I killed him, so I'm kind of nervous about how well this is going to go. Okay, not going to get greedy. Even though I can easily do that and just like slap him and hurt him. If I get too greedy, I'm going to get punished by getting a lot of my health taken away. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Whatever. I think we're at a point where I can heal if I can just get close enough. Okay, there we go. I'm taking a chance here, but I think this will work. Oh, you can fuck right off. Oh no, oh no! This is what I was worried about. Fuck! It spawned so quickly, and you have to be like really fast taking it out. If it hadn't fucking pushed me into a corner where I couldn't break it, I would have been able to probably kill him. That attack is like really bullshit. At least there's only like 2 attacks in that entire fight that are that bad. Alright, let's see. Fuck it. I'll let him kill me until I can get my health back up. This is exactly what I was worried about. This is going to be the problem for this fight, just like it was with X. Is going to be just getting my sub-tanks where I want them. Hey, Wayne. Good to see you. Welcome to stream. Trying to finish this game up. Already made it back to the last boss. Beating level 3 was like really, really easy. We got through the boss rush really, really fast this time. Now it's just a matter of beating Sigma. But I can't because I don't have full sub-tanks right now. You're late, but I mean, you came for the part that actually mattered, which is me kicking Sigma's ass. Still, it would have been better if I didn't have so much trouble with this crap. You did kind of miss out on some of the dialogue. This game is pretty much all but, like, spilled the beans that Dr. Wily is, like, definitely involved with this series plotline. Not shocking, I'm pretty sure I've read before that Dr. Wily was, like, the one who brought Zero back to life in the beginning of Mega Man X6. Come to think of it, it's kind of weird how they haven't really brought him into the games, like they talk about him, but I don't think he's ever properly showed up in the X games. And on top of that, even though he's helped Sigma from the sound of things, I have to wonder if Wily had like a change of heart between games. Otherwise, why is he bringing Zero back? He's got to know that Zero's not evil and Zero's helping save the world. Then again, I think Wily only ever wanted to really take over the world, so it kind of makes sense he would help Zero out if he doesn't want the world destroyed. Great. Now I'm gonna be wondering about this, because, like, I've mentioned this before, like, this makes me picture, like, a really, really old version of Wily in, like, a wheelchair, basically be on life support. I could actually see that being, like, official artwork. Damn it. I'm actually kind of nervous right now because I took damage. I can probably still beat him. And even any damage this fight completely fucking sucks. And we still haven't got by this shit, which takes up a ton of health if you get hit. So yeah, hey Wayne, how are you? Didn't really ask. You've been doing good. I've been thinking about, like, buying Fire Emblem Three Houses, like, partially because of how good it looks, and also because of your recommendation. It's good looking. I'm still trying to hold out for a discount on it, though. Looks like it'll be a really, really good time. Although I don't think I'd stream it, to be honest. Okay, here we go. This part's gonna suck again. Dude, love how I can jump and just smack him around. I don't have to fucking time things as well as I did with X. That's like a huge convenience for this fight. Healing time. Fucking hell, I had to run to the spikes. Die. Okay. Shit, I don't want to do it, but I mean, we don't have a lot of options at the moment. Fuck off! Great! Yeah, there we go. That wasn't too bad. That went really, really well. Wah! Darn. But I'll never die alone. Take you down with me. You've lost. What can you do now? Yeah! X seems to be somewhere close. 3 of us can die together. You won't feel lonely if X is with you. No, leave X out of this. Time to go. Say goodbye, Zero. Wow. Sigma's a scumbag. Like, I don't even remember this dialogue originally when I was beating this with X. I don't think he ever mentioned and taking Zero down just to spite X, and mentioned it here though. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Poor Zero. Zero. Zero! Zero! Zero, Zero, no, don't die! Do you hear me? Zero! Zero! Drop dead! Sigma, you bastard. Oh no! Hey, Sonic Zuki, good to see you. Welcome to stream. God. How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. Jesus, this scene is kind of heartbreaking. X, do you hear me? Darn, your optimism led to your own demise. You should live. Okay, this is new. I can't afford to miss this dialogue. Ha! Die, Sigma! Strain, I've defeated Sigma and the Sigma. Excuse me. Ugh. Why did I fight against Sigma again? I feel pain. Oh, I see. The energy is running out. And the memory device is malfunctioning. Finally, I'm going to die. Who is this? Even now, I have no idea. I have a recurring nightmare. This time, it's my figure that appears. I see I finally got the meaning of the dream right. I really hate how they do this. I wish they could have done the dialogue so you could actually read it all instead of making where you have to scroll it. What? What are you making? It's the one that destroys the Reploids. I understand everything now. Iris, I'm sorry. Jesus, this makes me feel bad for Zero. I'm sorry, X. But I think I have to die to restore the peace. But now everything will come to an end. Goodbye, X. Oh, Zero, if only you knew. Capcom doesn't let it end here. Yeah, you came in right at the ending, unfortunately. Good to see you anyway, though. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole game. I don't know if I can skip this, but I'll let it play out. But yeah, that was one hell of a trip. It was a good game. Everything about that was designed really, really well. Or actually, not everything, I wouldn't say, but like, the ending was definitely too hard. The game has got a difficulty problem, but like, I think what I was trying to say is like, I like the way this ends. It wraps up in a good way. Even if I'm not a fan of how hard this game is compared to the other X games. It just mirrors like the ending credits slightly different for Zero. I don't remember it being quite like this with X. Yeah, it did come kind of fast, but I actually had plans tonight, and I'm actually shocked. I didn't think it would end this fast. Like I said, I think I took like an hour to beat this when I was practicing. So it ended up going like way over my expectations. I beat him in like 20 minutes that time. So, okay, didn't read the chat for a little while. It was my bad. I wasn't trying to ignore your message, Wayne. I just wanted to say that since I'm going to give my answer now to what your question was. I was busy reading all that dialogue. Why a discount? $60? It's just the fact that it looks good. I just don't really want to buy it at full price, I guess. I don't know. I could have used my Switch voucher on it, but I figured I'd hold on to it for something more. I wanted to use it on another game I know I'm going to really, really want. And I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready for another Fire Emblem title yet. But yeah, I guess if we didn't end this so fast, it might have gone a little better, but at the same time, I'm not upset that it did. It's kind of good that it's over, because that means I don't have to sit here and like suffer through it. I had actually had plans to say one thing during the stream, and I would have honored it regardless, but I was going to say if it got stuck against Sigma and couldn't win within an hour, that I'd start X6 by tomorrow, but I'm not going to do that, obviously, now that I've done it under. And on top of that probably wouldn't have been a lot of fun. X6 is a game I've heard a lot of bad things about, and I want to be ready before I start it. Speaking of that, I really hope things go better with X6. I didn't like this game a whole lot. This game had some issues. There were good points, but this easily could have been like a lot better of a game. So, yeah. That's going to be a thing in the future I'll play through. I don't know when. I've got a lot of stuff to do in terms of games. So, let's talk about my upcoming stream schedule for right now, since I haven't really brought it up too much. I think I mentioned it once during like early stream, but I haven't said anything about it since. For the rest of this week, I'm going to be pretty busy, but tomorrow and Wednesday I'm going to be not streaming. I'm going to be taking a break, mainly because this game has like driven me crazy, and like it kind of made me want to take a break from just streaming for a little while after how hard it was. It was like really, really bad. And then when I come back on Thursday, once we get to 11 o'clock Thursday night, I'll be playing Astral Chain. I have it on here. Or I can, well, it might be under the all software, but yeah, I've got that preloaded ready to play. Then, same for Friday, I'll be playing that again. If I don't like the game enough to finish it, we'll switch over to doing this on Saturday, and if not, we'll do Astral Chain again. The week after, we're going to be starting Spyro, so we got a lot to do. I got to find time for this regardless. That's pretty much it for right now, I think. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you again on Thursday. Bye, everybody. Take care. And thanks for watching.